Tough game. It's what we expected, and I think if you are able to get maybe an earlier goal, I think maybe it opens that game just a little bit more. But we're up against a team that put us under a lot of pressure, pressed really well. They've got high energy in their team, and made it very difficult for us. And when you have that type of game, you've got to make sure to defend well, which we did. And at times we had to defend in numbers. Quite difficult to get a real good rhythm in the game against a team that sort of had that style of play. But they're good at what they do, and they have good players. So really pleased. And sometimes them type of wins can be the most pleasing ones.
And another clean sheet for you, and you're defensively really solid at the moment. What's been the secret to that in recent weeks?
I mean, what I can tell you, it's not anything different that we're doing on the training pitch. Sometimes it's about rhythm and confidence, partnerships. We've got two centre halves at the moment that are playing quite regular together and that know each other very well. Not just this season. So I think it's about that. I think it's about a fighting quality in the team. We've got good competition for places at the moment as well, but I do think it's about a rhythm, and I think when you're in a run like this, you're desperate for that run, not to finish, and that comes, I think, with clean sheets.
And Ryan Yates came back into the team tonight, capped it off with a goal. What did you make of his performance?
No, I thought it was a wonderful performance for the type of performance that we wanted. We knew how they played, and Ryan has a strength in the air and a good shield in front of her, particularly as the game drove on and they were getting more direct in the way that they played. So it was an important role that he did for us today, and to cap it off with a goal. I think at any stage, although he's been out for this period of time, he's somebody that's played a lot of games for us, and there's always that feel when he scores a goal. I think when a midfield player scores a goal, I think there's that little bit more excitement, because we probably don't get enough goals from other areas of the pitch. So pleased for him.
If ever there was a game suited to his qualities, tonight wasn't it?
Well, I think he's got all round qualities. I think he can play in any type of game, and but he's one that's a very disciplined central midfield player that does have a physicality about him, and yes, I mean the reason why I played him today was because I knew the type of game that it would be.
Obviously now he's back, James Garner, you've got Cafu there, you've got some real competition for places. How difficult is the selection for midfield going to be on Friday night?
Difficult, but that's what you want. You'd rather have them difficult decisions to make, and if you've got them difficult decisions to make, it's because players are pushing you, and players are I wouldn't say demanding to play, but by their performances they're telling me they want to play in the next game. But what we have got is a lot of games, and I think probably, as we all know, if you win a game, then you've made some right decisions, and if you don't, then you haven't. So at the moment, I'd like to think that hopefully we're making a few right decisions.
No Lewis Grabban tonight. Will he be available for?
No, he won't. It is slight. It's a very slight hamstring, and I think because of the area, it's we've got to make sure that the last thing we need to do is to bring him back, almost sort of force him back on Friday, and then he's out for another little while. So no, we was hopeful that that would be the case, but no, he won't.
And just round upon Sammy and Harry Arter,
Sammy's trained, so Sammy now available. Harry Arter, I think, is going to train tomorrow. I think he's part of the training group tomorrow. So, but he's obviously missed a bit, Harry. So he's certainly behind Sammy, who obviously hasn't missed too much.
And just finally from me, the confidence in the dressing room. Big, massive game on Friday. I bet that all the players are chomping at the bit, aren't they?
At the moment, it's a very happy changing room, and sometimes that comes with the type of win. It's wonderful to play free-flowing football and have lots of space and be an end-to-end type of game. They're wonderful games to win. But equally, when it's particularly a tough place like this, and these are a good side. We've seen a lot of them this season, and nobody has beaten them convincingly. And that was the case for us tonight. It was a game. I thought we were the better side, but it is a game that could have gone either way.